Y un, dos, tres, y... Bueno, sí. Camina. Rico, rico, rico. Y como dice mi coro que sigue ahí. Escucha mi salsa buena, abre la ventana. Escucha. Ahora estamos gozando hasta la mañana. Escucha mi salsa buena, abre la ventana. Ahora estamos gozando hasta la mañana. Melodía, melodía. Escucha mi salsa buena, abre la ventana. Ay, escucha mi salsa ahora. Ahora estamos gozando hasta para bailar, para gozar, qué rico está. Escucha mi salsa buena, ay, yo te traigo la salsa buena, es la verdad. Ahora estamos gozando hasta la mañana. Bueno, mira, escucha ahora.
Welcome back to the Soccer Academy. I'm your host, Antonio Suave, and today we're going over some great passing drills. A couple of things to remember when we're passing the ball, where our plant foot is, and how our kicking foot is positioned. Basically, we got to remember to keep our feet at a 90-degree angle. Plant foot right beside the ball, and passing foot coming straight through the ball all the way through to our target. And to help me out today is my man Nigel.
What's up,
Nigel,
Antonio?
what's happening?
Just
How are
cool,
you?
taking it easy. Hi, kids.
All right, you know we're going over passing today, and we're talking about the fundamentals. Essentially, where we put our plant foot and what we do with our passing foot.
And remember, kids, all the way through. Swing all the way through. Keep your eyes on the ball, knees slightly bent. Get good balance, otherwise you're going to fall over. You don't want to fall over to be laughed at. So good balance, look at where you're going, point your toe in that direction, and all the way through. And we're going to give you guys a little demonstration of what it should look like.
That's right, and let's not be afraid to exaggerate that pass. Push all the way through to the target. Again, toe slightly up, pushing through the target, middle of the ball. Okay, Nige, so what do you say we show them at home?
Sounds great.
All right, let's do it. All right, let's demonstrate this inside of the foot pass for the kids at home.
Sounds great.
All right, let's do it. Here we are on our toes and coming all the way through. Nice stop, set up. Exaggerate that pass. And with our passing foot, toes slightly pointed up to the sky. There it is. And you know, Nige, in soccer, whatever we do with our right,
We do it our left.
oh yeah.
Always, remember, practice makes perfect. Control with the left, pass it out. Toes,
come.
lock the ankles, point the toes, and all the way through. All the way through.
All the way through to that target. And we want to make it nice and crisp.
So it gets there. You don't want to hit it easy so that the other team takes it from you. You want to get it to your teammate and get it there on time. Just like being at school or doing your homework.
That's right. All right, Nige. Whew, great
Good
stuff.
job.
Whew, what a workout.
Yep,
All right, so when we come back, we're going to do some lace passing.
sounds great.
We're back with the Soccer Academy. Antonio Suave and Nigel Roberts. And now, Nigel, we're going over some lace passing. It's also called instep passing. And we want to remember a few things with regard to this too. Where our plant foot is, right beside the ball, just like with inside of the foot passing, right beside the ball, not too far out in front, not too far behind, but just comfortably beside the ball. And this time, our toe is pointing down toward the ground, slightly on an angle, so we don't stub it, because we know that hurts. And coming all the way through to our target with the toe pointed always down. And then the follow through, right?
That's very important. Always follow through. Continue all the way through the ball. It's like going, you want to kick through the ball. Imagine you want to get it down a line, point your toes, draw that imaginary line, and then get the ball all the way there by going through. Point those toes, keep them above the ground a bit because they're going to hurt. Mom and dad are not going to be able to rub them for you. So keep them pointed down, go all the way through, and swing it. Don't be afraid. It's not going to cry.
Right. We can't be afraid to attack that ball either, right? So approach it with conviction. Plant that foot, and another little tip, lean over the ball. When we lean over the ball tends to stay down. That's how we keep the ball down. So let's come through all the way with our laces through to our target, and let's get a nice 20, 30-yard pass going. What do you say?
Sounds great.
All right, let's demonstrate it.
Sure.
All right, now Nigel and I are separated about 15 to 20 yards apart, and we're going to strike the ball all the way through. As we said before, plant foot right beside the ball and kicking foot coming all the way through with our toe pointed down all the way through to the target. All right, that's how it looks shadow-wise, coming all the way through. And we lean over the ball to make sure it stays down. Here we go, Nige. And nice and crisp. Come back. Follow all the way through that ball. Come all the way through that ball. Set up. And keep that toe pointed down, Nigel. That's it. We set up and we're coming all the way through. All the way through that ball. That's right. Find our target.
And remember, whatever you do with the right, you do with your left.
Yeah.
Practice. It might feel odd. It might feel strange, but do it.
All right, Nigel, one more. Great. Now we're back to Kids Corner with my man Nigel. What's happening, Nigel?
Just cool, Antonio.
All right, and as we said before, we're going to go over some passing drills. So if we can turn it over to Alessandra, and let's do a little shadow passing.
Sounds great. Hop on up, Alessandra. Now remember, non-kicking foot planted alongside the ball. You can balance on my shoulder if you need to. And then your kicking foot swinging like a pendulum all the way through. Right? All the way through. Follow through. Good. Don't be afraid to hit the ball. Follow through. Right. Body over so that the pass stays down. Good job.
That's great stuff, Alessandra. All right, let's go over this one more time, Nigel. So when we're passing the ball, again, we're trying to lock our passing foot out at a 90-degree angle and push all the way through the ball toward our target. Our plant foot is pointed straight to our target as well, isn't it?
That's correct. And remember that you don't want to make a bad pass or anything like that, so you have to look at the person that you're going to pass just before you make the pass, then look down at the ball and swing all the way through. Lock that ankle, make a good pass.
All the way through to our target. And let's remember as well, we want to strike the ball in the middle of the ball, not too high up and not too far down so that the ball doesn't go up in the air, right?
And remember, you can also pass with your laces. And when you're doing it with your laces, point those toes down, lock that ankle, and go all the way through the ball. You want to get it to where it's supposed to go, not stop halfway. So put some power, swing that leg. You get the power from momentum.
Here is another drill that you can do on your own to hone in your passing skills. You need 6 cones and 3 balls. With the cones, you'll set up targets through which you can practice passing with pace. This is also known as putting some mustard on the ball. To hone this skill, we start at about 10 yards from each ball, but with our back turned. We bounce on our toes to stay ready, then we take a quick turn and approach the ball with speed. Be sure to take a variety of shorter steps so as to arrive at the ball with the proper form. Then, with speed and pace, we guide the ball firmly through the middle of the cones. We then return with a fast run back to our starting point and do it all over again. This drill also helps to keep us fit and in shape, especially if we do it with quickness. Here too, keep a rhythm to everything we do. Now it's time to see how a professional player in Denmark would do some of these same drills. Steven now does our cone drills to demonstrate the importance of accuracy when we are passing. As you'll notice, Steven keeps one fluid motion when approaching the ball. Steven is then certain to lock his passing foot in place at a 90-degree angle. He keeps the passing foot locked throughout the entire process of passing. That plant foot is always pointing straight toward the target. Now Steven is demonstrating how to effectively drive past the ball. This is used when we have a longer pass to make and when we need to get the ball to our teammate quickly. In this case, our plant foot is still pointed straight toward the person to whom we are passing. In drive passing, we use our laces to drive the ball straight through to our target. It's a lot like a shot, and we want to lean over the ball as we are driving our passes with our laces. Leaning over the ball allows us to keep the ball low to the ground. And don't forget to keep your toes pointed down.
1, 2 y 1, 2, 3 y... Bueno, sí.